Responsible leadership means being passionate and having heart, making a difference in what we do every day, every moment, and every instant of our life.
Responsible leadership is a mindset.
Inspiring others, to helping others grow, to give yourself to others.
Also, spreading hope.
Selflessness. Leadership in general is about selflessness.
Those who are in situations of privilege need to acknowledge that that is where they are and that they also have a role to play.
At the BMW Foundation Herbert Quandt, responsible leadership is our way to inspire a better world, because we believe the commitment of leaders is a unique lever for change.
And now we are realizing, no, we're not on top of the planet. The planet will dominate us if we don't know how to take care of the planet.
And as we move into a more volatile, uncertain, chaotic, and ambiguous world, the need for leaders that have high ethics and high responsibilities with their teams and their communities is extremely important.
That's why we've made it our mission to promote responsible leadership, inspiring leaders worldwide to work towards a peaceful, just, and sustainable future. A future in line with the United Nations 2030 Sustainable Development Agenda. How do we do this? We inspire leaders on our leadership programs to reflect, consider, and change perspective, emphasizing our responsibility to the common good. We connect leaders through our global BMW Foundation Responsible Leaders Network, a diverse and collaborative community, driving change through collective action. And we invest in a transformation of our economic systems towards a more sustainable and impact-oriented future.
The disruption with the BMW Foundation is to invest in the future that we want to see.
We're already leaders. I think we're doing a great job. But what can we do? It's not enough. We need to do more. I just have this sense of urgency.
When each one of us is aware of this role and how we can impact the world, then it's actually when the big changes happen.
BMW Foundation Herbert Quandt.
So that is hopefully giving you a nice introduction to the BMW Foundation Herbert Quandt. I'm delighted to welcome Frank Niederländer to the Catapult Cloud stage. The BMW Foundation team have worked very closely with the Catapult Cloud team over the last couple of months. They've been with us every step of the way as we've done the pivot into the cloud. And now we're here, Frank, and we've brought it together this far. And now I'd love for you to share some more about sort of your reflections, and we look forward to seeing you in the Q&A a little bit later.
Thank you, Alison. It's not as we expected it to have it. We were supposed to meet in Oslo, and but we're coping with these new times and these new challenges. Good afternoon, dear Catapult community, and good morning now for the audience in the US and Canada. As Alison mentioned, I'm on the board of the BMW Foundation, and our mission is to inspire leaders worldwide to work for a more peaceful, just, and sustainable future. We call that responsible leadership. And today I'm excited to talk to such a powerful group as the Catapult community. We all know how strong Catapult is about mobilizing humans, technology, and capital for a better world. This year is different. The COVID crisis has tested the fragility of our economic system and has revealed our dependencies. And it's urgent to respond now. The COVID crisis is showing us complete new need of solutions, the power of innovation, but also approaches on a human base, the more complex challenges. We had talked a lot about, but now the future is really built of our decisions we make today. And for us, it's not a question about if we respond, but how we respond. How we respond makes a difference. It impacts the world, and it creates the impact we build. But what is true impact? For us, impact is a matter of authenticity. It's a matter of credibility, and it's a very personal journey of a great leader. We believe that every human being can have a significant contribution, but leaders have in addition the power to leverage their power and creating an impact on a broader range. We see a lot of people working in big corporations, in organizations, which are committed to the Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations, and by their influence enhance and accelerate leadership towards them. Our approach involves a shift in mindset. The members of the Responsible Leader Networks, you have seen some of those in the video, all of them have a tremendous story how they contribute to change and impact change. These leaders are individuals who, beyond their professional lives and beyond their personal, private life, commit towards society and towards change for a better future. We must take care. Impact is not neutral. Impact can cut both ways. It can lead, but it can also mislead. Think about AI. Currently, it helps tremendously to predict the spread of diseases and pandemics, but it can also falsify information. So the difference between the two is responsible leadership, and it's about values. Responsible leadership leaves no one behind. The economy can no more be the future of a narrow-minded egoism, but we must come to a more inclusive system and broadly shared goals. The current crisis does not necessarily lead to the right direction. We see separation, self-isolation, and national ring fencing. So do we need a new paradigm? In our opinion, no. We have the United Nations Development Goals. They are still valid, and they are reflecting the most important challenges humankind must urgently face. There will be a need to achieve it. Again, it's more the question about how we do it. At the foundation, we'd like to contribute to reach the 2030 agenda. To do this, we identify, activate, connect, and support leaders and organizations worldwide for systemic change, whether it's through our accelerator program, Respond, through our strategic partnerships with the Coalition for Impact, or our Responsible Leaders Networks. You will find all of them today in the Catapult's Cloud agenda, and I invite you really to participate to the one or the other stage. Respond, our accelerator program, shows how we believe in agility, creativity, and innovation of startups to tackle these common challenges. And those startups have, in our opinion, the opportunity to change the challenges into opportunity. And Catapult Future Fest for us has always shown how this community is working and how this community can prove change. It's about leadership, responsibility, and innovation. All ingredients are together. That's why we have launched our own tech accelerator program this year, especially for startups looking at impact. And we are co-working with one of the leading innovation and business creation center, the University Unternehmertum, as a process partner to ramp up the activity. But partnering with network is another very important point. Very important networks, especially on the impact investing side we're partnering with, have encountered, and we were very quickly clear that we need a coalition to leverage on these topics, because everyone is working on different areas, and together we have a strong power. And those networks partners are Tonic from the US, Nexus, the Center of Sustainable Finance in Zurich, and of course, Catapult. And this coalition for impact had been created in 2019, and the Catapult Festival last year had been the official announcement of these networks. And this year you can see how tremendously this coalition has been involved. And we will have a session, I think at 6 o'clock tonight, where we give you more insight what has been happening over the year. And last but not least, the Catapult Cloud. As earlier said, the creativity of this community of you is so important to us that we were delighted to participate even before knowing how this would be ending up this year by this virtual setting. But connecting and inspiring founders, investors to change the world is very, very important to us. And with Tarald, co-founder of Nordic Impact and the Catapult Festival, we have a tremendous partner to work with, and I'm happy to talk to him a little bit in a couple of minutes in a personal chat where you are invited to participate. So at the end, mobilizing impact, it's about responsible leadership. It's a mindset. You can ask yourself, are you just a founder? Are you just an investor? Or are you going beyond and promote responsible leadership for a better world and for a better future? Happily invite you to participate. Thank you for your attention. Alison, I'd like you to take over again.
Hi, sorry about the slight delay there. Thank you very much for your session, and this will be followed up with a Q&A starting in about 45 minutes, where we can keep the conversation going. Thank you very much, Frank. We are now going to go to a short video where I hope that you can get some inspiration for the Q&A that we're going to join in 45 minutes, where you will also meet Tarald from Catapult.